Understand you have a very busy schedule. Please, we are not going to take more than 5 minutes of your time. Thank you so much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like all of us to please celebrate this very amiable and wonderful coordinator of the office of the First Lady, our noble lady, Helen Eno Obareki. Please, let's celebrate her. She comes right onto this podium.
So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman, the strength of a woman. Woke up this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you, DJ Ritzy, for that powerful song. We may be seated, please. I'm so delighted to be here. It's such an honor. Thank you so much for having me. To all of the beautiful women in my entourage this morning, the wife of the SSG, the chairman of Ubong Local Government Council, the wife of the Commissioner for Transport, herself Deputy Commissioner, the wife of the chairman of the Akwa Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency. That's quite a mouthful. Thank you so much for being here this morning. To the convener and the director of the Ubong King Foundation, Ambassador Dr. Onyeme Ivy King, thank you so much. To all of the resource persons that are here, both virtual and physical. And I'd like to specially recognize and welcome a great daughter of Akwa Ibom State, a management consultant and strategist, Dr. Inni Abimbola, who I'm told will be speaking here later today. All of the panelists that are here present, the special guests and sponsors and partners, Akwa Ibom youth who are all gathered here this morning, the volunteers and members of the Thinkation 2026 team, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute pleasure, like I said, to be in the company of thinkers, dreamers, and architects of the new Africa. I am profoundly thankful for the organizers, particularly Ambassador Dr. Onyeme Ivy King, for pushing through and sustaining this remarkable movement, and also proud to welcome you home. The decision to honor the founder, Dr. Ubong Thompson King, in this 9th edition by hosting this event here in Akwa Ibom State is truly inspiring. And I am certain this would be beneficial and transformative to the youth and participants seated here today. The theme, Reinvent the Future, is quite strategic and insightful because it is not just a call to imagine, it is a call to audit our current reality and to have the courage to build something more resilient. I am certain that reinvention is not about discarding our past, but about taking the best of our heritage and refining it with the tools of modern innovation. It is realizing that the future is not something we wait for, the future is something we actively think into existence. In Akwa Ibom, we are currently witnessing a masterclass in purposeful reinvention through the Arise agenda of His Excellency, Pastor Ubong Basi Eno. If you look closely at the strides in rural development, the expansion of our agricultural frontiers, and the deliberate investment in our social infrastructure, you will see a clear pattern. We are at a point where collective growth is the only sustainable way forward. No initiative, no matter how well funded, can succeed in a vacuum. We need an atmosphere of intellectual alignment where the public sector, the private sector, and the youth are all speaking the same language of progress. The governor is not just building roads or houses, he is reinventing the relationship between the government and the governed. By focusing on the most vulnerable through the Arise Compassionate Homes, improved healthcare facilities, and provision of learning centers, this administration is ensuring that our future is not built on a fragile foundation, but on the shared prosperity of every citizen. This is the ultimate form of strategic alignment, ensuring that the vision at the top translates into value at the bottom. Everyone around me would attest to the fact that this is a special season for me, as we're a few weeks away from the second anniversary of the Golden Initiative for All, GIFA, coming up on the 20th of February. Thank you very much. It's a good place to clap. We're very proud of the work that we have done in the last 2 years. Thank you. Reflecting on the past 2 years has also equipped me with the tools to sustain the legacy of my mother and reinvent initiatives to ensure that the primary goal to enhance family lives, is achieved. We are nurturing the capacity of our people to be active participants in this new future through projects and initiatives across our 8 thematic areas where we provide support for people with disabilities, multiple birth families, and initiatives across education, environmental health, and women empowerment. We're saying that an empowered woman, a healthy child, and an included citizen are the most important assets in Akwa Ibom's balance sheet. Events like Thinkation provide the mental infrastructure needed to support our physical infrastructure. I see the array of renowned and experienced speakers who I'm certain would be taking their time to challenge us to stop being passive consumers of the future, but to start being its proactive designers. As you deliberate today, I charge you to look beyond the what and focus on the how. How can I align my individual brilliance with the collective goal of the community, state, and even continent? How can your innovations plug into the Arise vision to create a multiplier effect for our people? The future of Akwa Ibom is a collaborative project. It requires us to move in synchronization with a shared heartbeat for development and a common mind for excellence. I'd like to also thank the speakers here today for choosing to accept and be the drivers of the change that we seek. To the youths and participants, let us go beyond thinking and begin the actual work of reinvention. Finally, I would like to emphasize that the future is no longer a distant destination. It is the choices we make this morning, the ideas we choose to validate, and the partnerships we position ourselves to forge. I commend the organizers of Thinkation 2026 and thank you for this platform and the invitation. Speaking about partnerships, the Office of the First Lady would be supporting the undergraduates, 10 undergraduates here today, through the established vetted raffle system. And the winning undergraduates will receive 100,000 naira each as educational support, which brings it to a sum of 1 million naira. This is our investment in you, and I hope that this goes a long way in easing your financial burden as you study to reinvent your future. And I'd like to also add here, I don't know how many youths in this room follow the Akwa Ibom State Government Facebook page. Can we just raise our hands if you follow the Akwa Ibom State Government Facebook page? Okay, I see a few hands. I'd like to encourage you, if you're in this room today, to follow that page because there are a lot of grants and initiatives that the government keeps rolling out. And I feel that that is one way for you to get first-hand information in real time. So if you do follow the pages and social media handles, the Office of the First Lady, sometimes we also have giveaways that are in form of cash or school grants and things like that. And so when the portals open that we have for grants that they give to students, you are able to take advantage of those opportunities. So I want to thank you so much again, like I've said repeatedly, for having me. Thank you for the invitation. It's an honor to be a part of this initiative. They've seized my voice, okay. So I want to thank you so much, and I want to crave your indulgence, ma'am, that I would have to leave right after, but since they've asked me to stay for a little presentation, I'll do that. So please, everyone, excuse me as we run out to catch up with other engagements for the day. Thank you so much. May your thoughts today lead to impactful transformation. God bless Thinkation 2026 team, and God bless Akwa Ibom State. Thank you.
Could you kindly hold on, madam, please? Please hold on. Thank you very much. I'd like to invite Ambassador Dr. Wime Ivy King to come. This is to say that we appreciate the effective leadership that you bring to that office. and the fact that even though you're soft-spoken, you deliver words and they strike chords. We thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for her, please.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much, Your Excellency. We are really, really honored that you came here, honored our invitation, and I'm sure a lot of people here are encouraged, and we are really impressed with your strides, and God bless you for carrying on with the legacy of your mom. I had an opportunity to meet her about twice, and she was a great lady. Thank you for carrying on that legacy. So on behalf of Thinkation 2026, this is a plaque of appreciation presented to you, Lady Helen Eno Obareki, Coordinator, Office of the First Lady, Akwa Ibom State, in recognition of your support for Thinkation 2026 and your commitment to empowering young people through purposeful leadership and impact. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions.
A round of applause is in order, ladies and gentlemen. Multimedia, please. It's about time we take about Ubong King, so Her Excellency can have a view of that production, please. Thank you very much, ladies. Media.